Pat Caputo, an American sports writer and radio host from Southeast Michigan. He served as a broadcaster and columnist for WXYT-FM in Detroit. He additionally appeared from time to time on the WJBK sports discussion show Sportsworks. In May 1983, he was hired by the Oakland Press, where he initially covered the Detroit Tigers starting in 1986 and later the Detroit Lions beginning in 1998. He became the paper's sports columnist in 2002. His tenure at the Oakland Press ended in 2020 following layoffs, but he continued contributing to WXYT-FM as a sports columnist. Caputo started his radio broadcasting career at WDFN in 1996 as a host. In 2001, he moved to rival station WXYT, where he hosted the book on sports during weeknights and weekends. He was born 1959 and died May 7th. He was 67 years, due to pancreatic cancer. Joanie Lamb, an American Christian broadcaster, she was the co-founder, president, and executive producer of the Daystar television network. She began working in Christian television during the mid-1980s and was closely associated with her husband, Marcus Lamb, through their work with Daystar. Joanie and Marcus Lamb settled in Montgomery, Alabama, in 1984 after purchasing a full-power television station, which they used to broadcast Bible teachings. In 1990, they moved to Dallas, Texas, and launched another station aimed at the larger Texas audience. By 1998, they had obtained the financial support needed to establish Daystar. She was the host of Daystar's weekday half-hour talk show Joanie Table Talk, which commonly included panel-style discussions with ministers, musicians, and public figures on issues relating to culture and Christianity. The program earned the Best Television Talk Show award from the National Religious Broadcasters in 2004. She was born 1960 and died May 7th. She was 65 years, due to back injury. Jake Hall, a British actor, model, and reality television figure. Hall is best known for his appearances on the reality television series The Only Way is Essex. He joined the ensemble cast, where his on-screen relationships and personal storylines contributed to his growing public profile and recognition in British reality television. Alongside television work, Hall has worked as a fashion model. He has been involved in promotional campaigns and brand collaborations, particularly within the UK fashion and lifestyle sector. His modeling profile grew in parallel with his television exposure, leading to increased media visibility. Outside of reality television and modeling, Hall has maintained a public profile through social media and entertainment-related appearances. He has participated in various promotional events and brand activities, often linked to fashion, nightlife, and lifestyle industries. He was born 1990 and died May 6th. He was 35 years. Died due to head injuries in accident. Mert Lawwill, an American professional motorcycle racer, race team owner, and mountain bike designer. He began competing in the AMA Grand National Championship in 1962. He achieved his greatest success in 1969 by winning the championship as part of the Harley-Davidson factory racing team. Following his racing career, he became a prominent motorcycle frame designer and builder, later innovating in mountain bike design with one of the earliest bicycle suspension systems. He also contributed to prosthetic limb development for amputees. His achievements were recognized with inductions into the Mountain Bike Hall of Fame, 1997, and the Motorcycle Hall of Fame. Starting out as an amateur racer in Boise on a TT track, he later competed in scramble events throughout the northwestern United States. He relocated to Los Angeles in 1961 to race at Ascot Park, which was considered a hub of dirt track racing at the time. He received sponsorship from San Francisco Harley-Davidson dealer Dudley Perkins and began experimenting with motorcycle frame modifications during this period. He was born 1940 and died May 6th. He was 85 years, cause is not given. Ted Turner, an American media entrepreneur, television producer, and philanthropist. He founded CNN, the world's first 24-hour cable news channel. He also launched TBS, formerly WTBS, a pioneer of the cable superstation format, along with other networks such as TNT, Cartoon Network, and Turner Classic Movies. His media career began in 1963 when he took over Turner Outdoor Advertising after the death of his father, inheriting a business valued at approximately $1 million. In 1970, he entered television by purchasing an Atlanta UHF station, laying the groundwork for the Turner Broadcasting System. He went on to establish CNN in 1980, which became a major global news network. Turner also owned the Atlanta Braves, helping raise the team's national profile, culminating in a 1995 World Series victory. In addition, he created the international sports and goodwill competition known as the Goodwill Games. The Techwood campus, which had housed Turner Broadcasting System and its various networks since 1980, was renamed the Ted Turner Campus in 2019. A commemorative mural featuring Turner was also unveiled. He was born 1938 and died May 6, 2026. He was 87 years, due to Lewy body dementia. Bob Skinner, an American professional baseball player, manager, coach, and scout. He appeared in Major League Baseball for 12 seasons starting in 1954 with the Pittsburgh Pirates, Cincinnati Reds, and St. Louis Cardinals. He went on to manage the Philadelphia Phillies and San Diego Padres. In total, Skinner's involvement in baseball spanned over 5 decades. He was a 2-time All-Star with the Pirates and a 3-time World Series champion. He was born 1931 and died May 4th. He was 94 years, due to pancreatic cancer. Philip Caputo, an American writer and journalist, he gained recognition for A Rumor of War, a best-selling account of his time during the Vietnam War. Over the years, Caputo authored 19 books, among them 3 memoirs, 5 nonfiction titles, 9 novels, and 2 short story collections. In addition to his other work, he wrote screenplays for Paramount Pictures and Michael Douglas Productions. Caputo was featured as a guest on The Charlie Rose Show and The Today Show, while also narrating or appearing in documentaries covering the Vietnam War, the Cold War, and related subjects. He was born 1941 and died May 7th. He was 84 years, due to cancer. Bobby Cox, an American professional baseball third baseman and manager, Cox played in Major League Baseball for the New York Yankees. He later served as manager of the Atlanta Braves and Toronto Blue Jays. Cox was elected to the National Baseball Hall of Fame and became one of only 2 managers, alongside Joe McCarthy, to record 6 100-win seasons. Cox first led the Atlanta Braves as manager between 1978 and 1981, then managed the Toronto Blue Jays beginning in 1982. After returning to the Braves in 1986 as general manager, he moved back into the manager's position during the 1990 season and continued through 2010. He helped Atlanta capture the 1995 World Series championship, and the organization later retired his number 6 uniform number. Cox started his managerial career in the New York Yankees farm system in 1971 with the Fort Lauderdale Yankees. He advanced to managing the West Haven Yankees in 1972 and Syracuse in 1973. In 1976, he guided the Syracuse Chiefs to an International League championship. He was born 1941 and died May 9th. He was 84 years, due to a long illness. Joyce Woodhouse, an American politician, she was a former member of the Nevada Senate for the 5th District. She held the seat beginning in 2006 and left office in 2012 after becoming ineligible to run again because of term limits. Elected to the Nevada Senate in 2006, Woodhouse remained in office through 2010. She encountered no opposition in the 2012 Democratic primary for the 5th District and later competed against Republican candidate Steve Kirk in the general election. Centering her campaign on education and the economy, she secured victory with 51.96% of the vote to Kirk's 48.04%. During the 2016 Democratic primary, Woodhouse faced first-time candidate Nicholas Lash, who was influenced by the campaign of Bernie Sanders. After winning the primary with 85.48% of the vote, she moved on to the general election, where she competed against Republican Kerry Buck and Libertarian Tim Hagen. She was born 1944 and died May 8th. She was 82 years, cause is not given. Michael Sollis, an Australian interdisciplinary artist, he worked as a musician, artistic director, researcher, and educator. He was the founder and director of the Griffin Ensemble, recognized for producing experimental and genre-blending performances. His creative projects explored the connections between music, science, community engagement, and intercultural narratives. Sollis was appointed as one of the co-artistic directors of the National Folk Festival in 2023, serving together with Holly Downs and Chris Stone. He was born 1985 and died May 1st. He was 40 years due to cancer. Michael Pennington, an English actor, director, and author, he established the English Shakespeare Company in 1986 alongside Michael Bogdanov. He remained joint artistic director of the company until 1992. Over the course of his career, he wrote 10 books, directed theater productions internationally, and became an honorary associate artist of the Royal Shakespeare Company. He gained wider recognition on screen for playing Moff Jerjerrod in Return of the Jedi, part of the original Star Wars trilogy. He became a member of the Royal Shakespeare Company following his graduation, remaining in a junior position from 1964. Among his early roles was Fortinbras in the 1965 production of Hamlet featuring David Warner. He appeared as Raskolnikov in Yuri Lyubimov's adaptation of Crime and Punishment, and performed as Henry in Tom Stoppard's The Real Thing on the London stage. In 1985, he played the lead role in Sophocles' Oedipus Rex in a BBC television adaptation. He was born 1943 and died May 10. He was 82 years, due to natural causes. Bill Posey, an American businessman and Republican politician, he represented Florida's 8th Congressional District in the U.S. House of Representatives from 2009 onward. Before his time in Congress, he was a member of the Florida Senate and the Florida House of Representatives. He did not pursue another term in the House during the 2024 election cycle. After joining McDonnell Douglas, Posey worked on the Apollo space program at Kennedy Space Center before losing his position due to layoffs. In 1974, he became a member of the Rockledge Planning Commission, followed by election to the City Council in 1976. By 1986, he was serving on the Brevard County Business and Industrial Development Commission. He also founded a real estate business during the 1970s and later held a leadership role with the State Association of Realtors. At the same time, he pursued research into transparency and accountability in government. He was born 1947 and died May 9th. He was 78 years, cause is not given. Mal Anderson, an Australian tennis player active between the 1950s and early 1970s. He won the 1957 U.S. National Championship singles title and was ranked as high as number 2 among amateurs in 1957. He entered the professional circuit after the 1958 season and claimed the Wembley World Professional Tennis Championships title in 1959. He later reached the final of the 1972 Australian Open in the Open era. Anderson enjoyed his most successful seasons in 1957 and 1958, earning the world number 2 amateur ranking during that period. He also reached the finals of the 1958 Australian Championships and U.S. Championships, where he lost to Cooper on both occasions. After turning professional in late 1958, Anderson competed in the four-man 1959 World Championship Tour, where he placed 4th behind Pancho Gonzalez, Lou Hode, and Ashley Cooper. Despite his overall finish, he recorded 5 victories over Hode. He later ended the 1959 Ampol World Series tied for 6th place alongside Pancho Segura. He was born 1935 and died May 11th. He was 91 years, cause is not given. Jennifer Harmon, an American actress primarily active on Broadway and daytime television. She played the lead role in NBC's How to Survive a Marriage in 1974. She later appeared as the antagonist Kathy Craig in the ABC soap opera One Life to Live in 1976, a role that brought her a 1978 Daytime Emmy nomination for Outstanding Lead Actress in a Drama Series. In 1965, Harmon first appeared on Broadway in You Can't Take It With You. She later added productions such as The School for Scandal and Other Desert Cities to her stage credits. In 1991, Harmon reprised her connection with One Life to Live by playing Victoria Lord's lawyer in multiple episodes. During the same year, she appeared as Jean Wetherill on Guiding Light. She later portrayed Lucretia Jones in the ABC daytime drama Loving in 1995. Her television career also included guest roles on Madigan, Barnaby Jones, Dallas, and The Good Wife. He was born 1935 and died May 11th. He was 91 years, cause is not given. Rex Reed. He was an American film critic, journalist, actor, and media personality. Reed spent many years writing for the New York Observer, where he authored the Talk of the Town column. Known for his outspoken style and unconventional opinions, some of his work drew criticism for factual inaccuracies and negative comments about actors. He wrote 8 books, including Do You Sleep in the Nude?, Conversations in the Raw, People Are Crazy Here, and Valentines and Vitriol. In 1960, he graduated from Louisiana State University with a degree in journalism. While attending the university, he wrote reviews of films and stage productions for the Daily Reveille and also contributed to Baton Rouge's The Morning Advocate. At the 1972 New York Film Festival, Reed was refused admission to the world premiere of Last Tango in Paris. Organizers considered him more of a columnist for the New York Daily News than a standard film reviewer, and additionally described him as not a friend of the festival. He was born 1938 and died May 12th. He was 87 years, cause is not given. Anja Breien, a Norwegian director and screenwriter, she became one of the most influential personalities in the national film industry. Breien was also one of the earliest women in Norway to achieve prominence as both a writer and director, with her films often focusing on social and political subjects, especially issues concerning women's rights in Norwegian society. Breien made her debut as both director and screenwriter in 1967 with a short film titled Growing Up. She was born 1940 and died May 10th. She was 85 years, cause is not given. Barry W. Blaustein, an American comedy writer, he gained recognition for his contributions to Saturday Night Live and for collaborating with David Sheffield on the screenplays for Coming to America, and The Nutty Professor. Blaustein began his career writing for television variety and comedy programs, including Saturday Night Live during the early 1980s. Alongside writing partner David Sheffield, he became known for contributing to several successful comedy films featuring Eddie Murphy. Their screenwriting credits include Trading Places, The Nutty Professor, and Boomerang. He was born 1954 and died May 12th. He was 71 years, due to Parkinson's disease. Jack Douglas, an American record producer, he became known for working with artists such as John Lennon, Yoko Ono, Patti Smith, Cheap Trick, and New York Dolls during the 1970s and 1980s. He additionally produced 4 successful albums for Aerosmith. He initially worked as a folk performer and musician, writing songs for Robert F. Kennedy during Kennedy's 1964 senatorial campaign. Douglas subsequently moved to England and became involved with a number of bands before going back to New York to attend the Institute of Audio Research. He began his professional career at the recently opened record plant, first taking a job as a studio cleaner instead of working directly in production or engineering. Before long, he moved into recording engineering and worked on sessions for artists including Miles Davis and Mountain. During the 1970s, Douglas engineered and produced numerous recordings for Aerosmith, among them Get Your Wings and Draw the Line. He was born 1945 and died May 11, 2026. He was 80 years, died due to lymphoma. Donald Gibb, an American actor, he gained recognition for his role as Frederick Ogre Palawaski in multiple installments of the Revenge of the Nerds franchise. Gibb was best known for portraying Frederick Ogre Palawaski in Revenge of the Nerds and its sequels, including Revenge of the Nerds 2, Nerds in Paradise, and Revenge of the Nerds 4, Nerds in Love. The character became known for over-the-top fraternity behavior such as drinking beer from trophies, tossing nerds from fraternity houses, and competing in belching contests, reflecting Gibb's playful portrayal of a former football jock. Gibb also gained recognition for his recurring role as Ray Jackson in a series of martial arts movies. He starred with Jean-Claude Van Damme in Bloodsport and later returned as the lead character in Bloodsport 2, The Next Kumite. Gibb earned recognition on television through his portrayal of Leslie Dr. Death Crunchner, a linebacker on HBO's First and 10. He appeared in the role from 1984 and was among the small number of actors who stayed with the fictional California Bulls for the full 7-year run of the series. He was born 1954 and died May 12, 2026. He was 71 years, died due to a long illness. Charle Young, an American tight end, he spent 13 seasons in the National Football League. He played college football at the USC Trojans before being drafted in the first round of the 1973 NFL Draft by the Philadelphia Eagles. During his career, he also played for the Los Angeles Rams in 1977, as well as the San Francisco 49ers and Seattle Seahawks. While studying at Edison High School, Young played on the basketball team and guided them to a berth in the Valley playoffs. He was born 1951 and died May 12, 2026. He was 75 years, cause is not given. Lou Graham, an American professional golfer, he recorded 6 wins on the PGA Tour and won the 1975 U.S. Open. He was introduced to the game at age 7 and studied at Father Ryan High School. Graham played in 3 Ryder Cup competitions, with appearances including the 1973 team, and also helped the United States win the 1975 World Cup golf. He was later honored as a charter inductee into the Tennessee Golf Hall of Fame in 1992. He finished his career with over $1.4 million in earnings on the PGA Tour and an additional $600,000 plus in senior tour prize money. He was born 1938 and died May 11, 2026. He was 88 years, cause is not given. Clarence Carter, an American singer-songwriter, musician, and record producer. He achieved success with songs such as Slip Away, Backdoor Santa, Patches, and Strokin'. He started his professional career with friend Calvin Scott, recording for Fairlane Records as Clarence and Calvin with the single I Wanna Dance But I Don't Know How. After their 1962 track, I Don't Know, the duo signed with Duke Records and rebranded as the C&C Boys, releasing 4 singles that failed to chart commercially. His later music remained especially popular among African-American working-class listeners, who also enjoyed modern blues performers like Denise LaSalle and Sir Charles Jones. He was born 1936 and died May 14, 2026. He was 90 years, cause is not given. Clarence Carter, a French singer and media personality, she took part in the Eurovision Song Contest 1968 on behalf of Luxembourg. She later gained recognition for her appearances on RTL's Les Grosses Têtes. She was born 1942 and died May 14, 2026. She was 84 years, cause is not given. Clarence Carter, a French singer and media personality, she took part in the Eurovision Song Contest 1968 on behalf of Luxembourg. She later gained recognition for her appearances on RTL's Les Grosses Têtes. She was born 1942 and died May 14, 2026. She was 84 years, cause is not given.